Hello, everybody, and a pleasant good afternoon wherever you may be. I, Bluntman420, am here with ZeElmo
Hello, hello.
and, of course, the awesome Tamari. And we are here presenting another game of the Summer Showdown tournament. This is the game got off to this round got off to a really good start, and we look forward to another awesome match. The players are just now filing in right now. And I'm really excited for this map, Slaughterhouse. I think Slaughterhouse is a really fun map, and it could really creep up on you. If you if you don't take it seriously enough, Slaughterhouse can really creep up on you. It's a crazy map. I look forward to watching this team here play, and they are filing in right now. Zelma, why don't you talk about what kind of perks they're choosing right now?
Oh, well, we got the last one coming in here, so
Perfect timing.
yeah, perfect timing. Um, as it looks right now, it looks like they're not going for the nomadic bonus. It seems like we have Blue Flame on Firebug. We have MrFailology on Gunslinger. We have Kyrum on Sharpshooter. We have LuvBunni on Gunslinger as well. Arc on Medic and Cabbagekoreanjew on Commando. It seems.
Yeah, that's an interesting loadout. There's something really different that we have here that I have not seen in the other matches I've casted, and that is a single sharp. We have seen double sharps like crazy all throughout um, this entire tournament, and so it's really fun to see just a single sharp now. That one single sharp is now being relied upon to create all that Z time.
Yeah, I think we've seen it a few times thus far, but what's really breaking the mold, in my opinion, is the Firebug here. I don't think I've attended a match with a Firebug in it yet, so far.
Yeah. The Firebug, I've done a couple and they've worked out really well. Firebug is a monster on Trash Clear. There's an absolute just Trash Clear maniac. So,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
if you are struggling with trash just swarming all over you, a Firebug is one of the answers. Is a very good answer.
100%. It is the king of Trash Clear for sure. So, right quick before we give them the go ahead to start gaming, I think
Mhm.
I'll go over the point system really quick and dirty here.
Go for it.
So, for the score total, we have the completion, which is for every wave you complete, you get 100 points. We have the health bonus. Health bonus starts at 600 and decays at 100 points per team death. Then we have the objective bonus, which for this map, we have 5 objectives. They count for 200 points each, so that stacks up to a total of 1,000 potential points. Then we have the time bonus, which slowly decreases over time. And as we get further into the match, it's going to decrease at a expanded rate. So we start at 1, then it becomes 2 per second, and then it becomes 3 points per second loss. The max amount it starts with is 4,000, which if they come in, win the game immediately, 4,000 points for free, let's go. And then we have the nomadic bonus, which is in it exists in like 3 different stages. So we have nomadic at all, which gives you a 1.5 multiplier to your final score. Then it is partially void with a survivalist instead of a medic, which gives you a point or 1.25 multiplier. Yeah. And then with a medic, it gives you nothing at all on top.
Yeah. But
And
you
as you
can't
can
hit on those
see
objectives.
as well, there's all this nice new UI. This is the first time for me seeing all of this in game.
Yeah, same.
It
Yeah.
is beautiful.
I am really excited to see Slaughterhouse be played first as a caster. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a nice rainy, gloomy day.
Yeah, absolutely. as
Perfect for
a
CD.
as a Dane, where this map is supposed to be located, I can say that the weather is accurate to how weather is mostly here.
And lastly, before we start, we are on ASLV3 once again. 56 max monsters, so it's bumped up by 8 max monsters from last week.
Yes.
which will make
Very
things
cool.
just, just a little bit spicier. And the boss is Matriarch, everyone's favorite boss. We all love Matriarch.
Matriarch is going to be a fun one on this map because there are so many long sight lines.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, without wasting their time, should we let them get to it?
Yep, I'm ready for the action.
All right, I'm gonna let them know that they can go.
These barrel fires always make me feel so warm and comfortable.
I get so warm and fuzzy inside every time I come for one of these matches here. It's always so cool to see.
All right,
and
so here we.
So seems like they're going away from the normal hold here, which is super interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say the same thing. They headed to the right to looks to be a 4-prong hold.
It looks like it. I think it's a potential sometimes 5-prong if you look at the storm doors or the storm cellar right there.
Right.
That is true. The wave 2 objective is also in this area, so it might be to save time as well.
Yeah, most definitely. So not much going on this wave. About 100 to go.
Oh wait, they duped us. They duped us. Look.
Did they?
Yeah. Arc is off medic and into sharpshooter.
Wow, I did not notice that.
It's a no medic run too.
Talk about the awareness. So this is a no medic run. We all got juked. Us, maybe the audience didn't get juked. The audience is usually pretty.
I got juked for sure.
Some eagle eyes. The commando needs to be careful though. The commando is below halfway on health, and Arc just ate it.
The first scrape came in and claimed a name. Oh wow.
MrFailology is also low on health. They need to do some syringe gaming here.
Yeah, everybody needs a little bit of syringing, I think. Mostly Failology though.
Yeah.
Ooh, good job on Mondo's also hurting a little bit.
Yeah.
So here comes the second strike to put some pressure in.
These first wave larges can be really tricky if you don't deal with them, if you don't freeze them quickly. First wave weapons are tough to use.
But they got through it relatively painlessly. I think it might have been a little bit of a miscommunication because I did see set time started, I saw Freeze go out, and I saw Failology just unload, so...
Right.
Not everybody might have been on... Oh, got stumbled out of the Freeze. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I have a really good skill of like looking off away as soon as someone dies.
I know that feeling. I try my best to you gotta like keep an eye on like all the health bars, like make sure that when somebody is low you're also watching them, you know.
Yeah, it looks like they pre-held this objective hold.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what they do for the next wave then. If this is if it's a pre-hold, if they stay here or if they move somewhere else.
Looks like there might be a trader bug going on. Alright, so the reason why they pre-held the objective mode is basically, or the objective hold is basically just for time. They're trying to make as fast time as they can.
They're saying that somebody is having a trader issue, but it's not the normal kind, which I wonder if that means that they can use the trader or if it's just barred.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. We have a triple husk coming over the ramp right here with a quarter and a scrake behind him.
Ooh, yeah. Here they come, breaking in.
Now that quarter just turned on the commando. Hit the commando behind him.
Holy.
LuvBunni is hurt as well. They need to be really careful. This hold looks like it could get really chaotic really fast.
It does, absolutely. I think
Good play by Kyrum.
I think the quarter pound thing, it might have spawned inside the building, which means that it would have been closer to the front lane, so it aggroed straight to them.
Right. Yeah, because that quarter just turned right on the cabbage.
Yeah, it did not want him. It did not want LuvBunni at all.
Now we got a flesh pound
came
coming
out.
over the
Ooh,
ramp.
flesh pound there.
No one's looking at him right now. This flesh pound needs to be dealt with.
I think he's been spotted. Ooh, never mind. The conquer
again.
into the commander there.
This SWAT is getting a little chaotic. Let's see if they can recover from this push. Looks like they had a quarter push on the other side of the flesh pound. That flesh pound is still raged.
Ooh.
And we lost Mano Cabbage.
One man down. Ooh.
So is LuvBunni. But I tell you, folks, you cannot underestimate this map.
That got really shaky real fast.
Really fast.
Wow.
That
And there's
flesh pound is
still more
up.
larges coming.
Yeah. So we have an early wave 2 kite. Only 18 to go, so it won't be just a mini kite.
Ooh, here comes the side rage FP incoming.
But those are always fun. I love side rages.
They're the best, especially when you're not prepared for them.
Blueflamex missed the opening there.
Yes, and him and Ark are kind of in a corner here by themselves.
Yeah, good stun there.
That stun meant everything.
Yeah,
wow.
Dude, if that stun didn't happen, Blueflamex would probably have been in huge trouble. A good recovery, a couple of deaths there, but it's nothing they can't recover from. So we're gonna have a quick pause in the trader just to fix the trader glitch. It'll just be a couple of moments. But yeah, that hole got really chaotic really fast.
It did. That was
Like the aggro. Yeah, this was the large aggros, really, especially off that ramp. The large aggros, just they didn't want to go towards LuvBunni. They just kept turning right on poor Cabbage.
They did. It looks like that entire position was a little bit shaky
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah, it probably was because they spawned close to the commando and sharpshooter, which was Cabbage and Kyrum.
Yeah. I think should we let them choose if they want to restart or not? It's like, if it's not an issue anymore, if it's fixed itself, then it's whatever. Right.
Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Are we starting the whole match?
Yes, we're starting over completely.
Okay. So we're restarting the match because that trader bug affected their wave 2.
Yeah.
It is pretty unfair for a bug to kind of ruin your
Yeah.
run.
But the real question is if we should still subtract 100 from their health bonus, because they did lose one on the first wave.
Yes, that's true. That is very true.
But I'm gonna leave that to Tamari.
That'll be up to the scorekeeper. I am just here to comment and get everyone hyped and have fun.
Somebody's got to be. Sure, but in the past, they also hadn't lost anyone.
Yes, definitely.
Like generally, I think this is the first time we've had this issue where somebody's died before the bug like stepped in.
Yeah, indeed. That's the only time I've noticed it. As that is.
But like, I don't mind either way. It does not matter to me. It was just a thought that entered me mind.
Indeed, indeed. I'm just here chilling in the rain, all cold.
It's too bad there's no real rain sound on the map, huh?
I know that would be really cool. I love the soothing sound of rain. Sound of the rain, all the trees in the background.
True.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Thank you for bearing with us through these quick technical difficulties. We will now resume the match. I think we're all ready again.
Yes. So what we've done here is we've almost given them a clean slate restart. What we're going to do is we're going to retract the 100 points from the wave 1 death, just in the spirit of fairness. And then we're going to let them continue from there. Hopefully the bug that they ran into doesn't happen again, but we'll see. Anyway, should we let them get going again?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's get the action going.
Okay. Tamari's already given them the sign. We don't even have to do anything. It's so cozy being a commentator. You don't have to do anything.
Right? it's a really comfy gig, you know?
It is. And they seem to be going straight back to the other point again. Surprising, to say the least.
Yeah. So now we are probably going to be watching with even more eagle eyes on how they handle these first two waves, as they basically got a little run through.
Yeah, they got an in-match practice. For the first two waves. Very good.
So once again, pre-holding this wave 2 objective.
Of course, and then we'll see where the Scrakes come this time around, because they might not be in the same areas this time as they were last.
Yeah, most definitely. They choose to spawn wherever they want to spawn. It looks like they're going down towards Kyrum and Cabbage. At least one is.
Are they? Oh, there's one down there. Yeah, I see him. Oh, and he started. And he's probably... Ooh, he didn't get the stun off. That is... Wow, I did not expect that. I thought he was going to get that stun for sure. He put like 3 in him. Maybe he's running Assassin, not Ranger.
Maybe. Assassin can be really valuable, you know, if you're not...
Oh, yeah.
If you're not too reliant on the stuns, Assassin gives a lot of damage bonus. I think
Absolutely.
It's 30%, right?
I believe so. It's 30 or 35. I don't remember exactly how much. But it's one of those two. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's not a measly 10%.
No, it's enough that I think plus 2 SPX becomes like a 3-shot to Scrakes.
Yes, it does.
That's
another
that's a lot.
Kyrum.
Oh, same place too. Instant freeze on that one. Not taking the risk this time.
Right.
Oh, and the third one is already dead up on Failology's lane.
So real quick first wave.
Very fast.
And here we go again. I like this hold though. You know, you have to pay attention to so many different sides.
Oh yeah, it's very risky.
Yeah, it's holdable, but you know, as we saw, it can get really chaotic really fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it looks like it's all working now. So, all right, very cool.
Good, good.
It's classic just KF2 things.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see, Blueflamex just
unloading the Spitfire.
I love playing Firebug with a good that time.
Oh yeah, I usually go for you know the shotguns and such to just fill as much of a room with fire as humanly possible.
Right.
I give to you the sun. I know with that a lot.
Someone turn on the sun.
And I do turn on the sun. You have to. It's your job. It's your solemn duty as Firebug. Become the flashlight when the team's flashlights run out.
A couple quarters coming down Kyrum and Cabbage's lane.
Was.
They were there. Now quarter at LuvBunni's lane. LuvBunni took a hit from that quarter. There's an attempted freeze.
There's a Scrake coming up the Storm Cellar in the second here as well.
And a Flesh Pound going towards Kyrum and his Cabbage.
They're getting a lot of spread larges here.
They are. They're taking some hits though. But I hear some medic pistols going off. That's good. Something that's really underrated, I think, is just simply buying a medic weapon as an off-hand weapon, you know?
Absolutely. But having the ability to have an unperk medic weapon is also just massive.
Yeah.
I'm assuming with Ark's proclivities towards the what's it called? The Corruptor Carbine?
Right.
I'm wondering if she's buying that for this game.
Maybe.
It would be very interesting. It's a gun we rarely see being played on Sharp.
Yeah, it can be a fun gun. It's very punishing though. You miss.
Oh yeah, it's punishing on this end, but if you hit reliably, it's a lot of damage.
Yes, it does. So they're on the hunt for the last couple Scrakes. Always a couple Scrakes that just, you know, they still map quests, you know. So they gotta like stop and look, you know. Oh, I printed up these directions.
They were good sightseeing. They took the scenic route.
Look at this objective hold. This objective hold looks very interesting.
Yeah, there's no real space to give in here.
This looks like a really unforgiving objective hold. Now, you know, if you normally have a medic, you would have a medic here, not only darting, but throwing grenades every now and again, which the grenades here in this tiny space could really help. However, they don't have a medic, so they're going to have to turn around and heal each other in this really tiny space.
I'm curious to see if we'll see Blueflamex spin 180 to shoot some fire down LuvBunni's land if he starts struggling with trash.
Definitely. Good Zed time. Allowing the sharpshooters and the gunslingers to deal with their larges.
Just letting everybody do their thing.
Right? Couple flesh pounds.
Oh, double flesh pound on the yeah. But they have so much damage down that lane, they're gonna disappear in a matter of moments.
Right? I was about to say, with the Scrake behind him, that Scrake's just about to get the lead.
Oh yeah.
Some quarters pushing him in here. Nothing they can't handle. It's just a bunch of trash right now. Something to point out about this map. This map can be really dark. So something that really plagues me personally in dark maps is crawlers.
Oh, they become so hard to see.
They're almost invisible.
They become one with the floor.
Right?
All of a sudden, one of them jumps up in your face like a jump scare.
Quick work of those quarters. There's a couple more Scrakes coming down that middle lane.
Oh yeah, that's fairly heavy on that center hallway there.
Yeah, that middle lane is really flowing pretty heavy.
Makes sense why they have a sharp, a gunslinger, and the commando down there.
Definitely.
Looks like everybody's just eating.
Exactly. They're doing a good job of keeping each other healed as well. I was about to say that LuvBunni was hurt. However, someone went and syringed him. Syringe gaming at its finest. LuvBunni himself has 3 Scrakes coming in.
Oh wow. And no set time because we're so late in the wave now.
Right? He's got to be careful not to corner himself, but it looks like he knows where he's going.
Oh yeah, that looks practiced.
Yeah.
That is the movement of a guy who's cornered himself one too many times.
I've seen it happen, and I've done it way too many times. You know.
I've been that guy. I've been there.
Like, I'm gonna kill this Scrake, no problem, easy. Oh, snap! I'm in a corner.
Why can't I move any more backwards?
So they did an impressive job. They made quick work of that wave 3 objective.
Oh, what is this spot?
This hold here, like they're gonna hold the alley behind one of the big buildings.
Did we put an objective in here somewhere? I don't remember off the top of my head. Ah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-holding the objective.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Oh, I guess that's me for the rest of the commentary. I'm not allowed to speak.
Something interesting here, they have pretty much everybody on one side. There's Blueflamex just on the back for herself.
Yeah, it looks like if everybody stacks the front lane, basically, then as long as they don't get pushed back too far, they won't be getting back spawns in there.
Right.
And the ones that will go the other way are few and far enough between that Blue Flame can take it easily, even if there's lodges involved.
It's definitely. Yeah, it looks
or maybe
like
he'll just call for a flex. That's also a possibility. But yeah, as you see, they go to a round where that truck is, and now Blue Flame's lane becomes a little bit heavier.
Right. Yeah, instantly she got a flesh pound and a quarter pound.
Oh, wow.
Looks like she called for Kyrum because Kyrum is running over there.
Yeah, Kyrum is instantly switching there. That also does mean that they're lacking some damage on the front lane.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I saw that. There's the Corrupted Carbine. I was right. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it in my bones.
Yep, you called it. You called it. that little seed buff, or the seed puff, that is, it can be really helpful. You know, not only killing track, but you know, you just run into it real quick. Nice quick healing. So it looks like Kyrum's just gonna hang out there.
Yeah, I think it's because the front lane hasn't been given the spacing or the breathing room to push back up forward.
Yes, definitely.
There is a lot of pressure up on the front there. That is crazy. Oh wow, double FP, triple straight coming up to the front lane here in a sec. We're going around the corner now.
Couple quarters behind. Perfect time for a Z time.
Yeah, but is there anything to really extend off of? I don't think so.
There was only that bloat. Bloat was not taken down enough. So a couple scrapes. Flesh pounds dealt with really easily. Nice freeze.
At least this time there's a few trash sets around to extend off of. So
yeah. Definitely.
We'll probably see better set time this time around. Oh, yeah.
Because the time is going to end by the time that flesh mount gets around the corner.
That is unfortunate. But they have so much damage on that lane that it's just fine.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry.
Yeah, wave 4 is dealt with pretty quickly. Only 3 left.
Yeah, so it's time for hunting.
And the Zeds really cooperated with them on that time.
Oh, this is the objective for wave 5. That's right. I forgot about this.
Oh, yes, another very, very dark room.
I mean, the map is full of dark rooms. That is, you just put the map in a few words. Another dark room.
That's why they have a Firebug.
Yeah, light the path.
Light the path, indeed. So it looks like they're gonna hold just one side of that.
That's
area.
Interesting.
Yeah. Got a double flesh on coming through the hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, I see them. They're walking up like they own the place. Freeze going out immediately. I see that bouncing. Oh yeah. I was watching that freeze bounce. Those freeze grenades in set time look really nice. So I enjoy it thoroughly.
I just like to throw freezes. Like my freeze timing is right when set time pop.
That is me. I relate to that statement so much. I'm freezing that, set time pops. Every time.
Not too many larges sticking around. A couple quarters coming through the bottom.
Oh, they came right under the stairs, meaning they don't really get that much time to deal with them.
Yeah, the ninja quarters, and they've actually pushed him in. Can they recover this?
It looks like they were able to recover it fairly simply. They were fortunate enough that not a lot of Zeds took advantage of the push that the quarters made.
Right, that's something quarters can do too. Quarters really just kind of...
They really just spearhead that push.
Yeah. Just a Scrake amidst all the stalkers. Another quarter coming in. I wonder what that husk was flaming. And a flesh pound melted by the Helios in the back.
Oh yeah. He felt the sun.
Microwave to death. Or microwave to death.
Microwave.
Okay, I'll stop. A couple quarters and a flesh pound. Late 60 wave, 60 Z push.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Scrakes out there too. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is gonna be a push.
Hold this. That Scrake is mad.
And there's only more coming. There must have been a bunch of sets clogged up somewhere. Since they all come in such a massive wave here.
There's a couple flesh pounds going towards the other side, towards Failology side. Really well done. Good freeze there.
A very good objective hold all in all. It is
really well done.
And I can't help but wonder here at the end of it all where that big clog was. Because there's had to be one, right? Because they were trickling in for the longest time. Then all of a sudden there's just this massive wave of Zeds coming in.
Right. There's something I'd like to point out. The Zeds are really cooperating with them on those like end of the wave Zeds. Like that Scrake that they saw at the end there, it's usually off in the distance. That Scrake decided to just, come on time.
Oh yeah. Oh, are they deciding not to go for this objective here?
That would be really interesting. I wonder.
This objective is so cool. I was really excited to see somebody hold this.
Wow, they're actually not gonna do the objective.
That is interesting.
They are giving up a little bit of points by not doing that objective.
Yeah, it ends up becoming 300 points that they're giving up because of the no medic bonus.
Right.
Yeah, this was the second to last objective. I believe the last objective is weight 10, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this hold was actually introduced to me very recently, a few days ago. It's a lot of fun. It's very dark.
Yeah, it looks dark. I'm not seeing a lot.
They've done with a couple of Scrakes and flesh pounds. Nice Z time there.
Oh yeah, it looks like the sets are flowing in really well as well. Good distribution.
Yeah. This hold can be really quick, especially that front lane is very heavy.
Oh yeah, I see that for sure.
Got $1 in the back for LuvBunni.
A whole dollar?
An entire $1. You can get an iced tea.
An iced tea is a dollar? Yeah, that's cheap. Holy.
It was a very special kind of iced tea.
I see you get your stuff cheap over there in the US.
It even says $1 on the can.
Does it actually?
Yes.
That's funny. Can't raise their prices now.
Got a double flesh pound on LuvBunni's lane. Good freeze though. Good save.
Ooh. You're still getting punched around by some trash sets a little bit.
That was a good carbine puff there.
It was, absolutely. allowed him to take a few more risks than he could have otherwise.
It's just about 7 Zs left.
That's not a lot.
Looks like we're gonna come up on basically around just about 15 minutes here. They're making really good time.
It's just the bloat at the end.
Yeah, definitely. Really well done. Really well done in the darkness, because the darkness right there, that would bother me as a player.
It just bothers me as a person.
It's something you may have noticed. Tend to pop bloats at the end, you know, because bloats will stay alive. It's good for that. It's good for that, like that time. You know, you don't want to just leave.
Yeah, it's important because how long do bloats take to bleed out? Is it 5 or 8 seconds?
Yeah, it takes a long time. Sometimes it feels like hours.
It does, yeah.
That's an extreme exaggeration, but that's how it feels.
Sometimes it's like, why won't this bloat get out of my face? Come on. I shot you like 3 years ago.
The nice flesh pound push. There's a quarter and a scrake behind those 2 frozen flesh pounds.
2 scrakes, actually.
2 scrakes. Oh, those poor scrakes.
Oh yeah, set time will do that to you.
Goodbye. Sayonara. Hasta la vista. Baby.
Oh, the things set time will do to a man.
Those stairs get so clogged.
Oh yeah, and Blueflame is just he's administering the sun back there.
Yeah, she's just lighting it up back there.
But it might come around to being a bad thing because that flesh pound right there. Oh, never mind. It's been seen by somebody with not fire weapons.
Yeah, she's got help.
It's dead.
It's like, where's Kyrum going? Yeah, Kyrum's actually holding with her.
There, Kyrum's right there.
Classic combo of, you know, trash clear and large killing.
The classic combo of Sharp and Firebug.
Yeah. Believe it or not, folks, they can work together.
They can, unless I'm the Sharp, because the flames distract me too much. I can't see. That's true. That's real lore about me.
About 70 to go. Not a lot of pushing going around right now. Zeds are kind of biding their time, it looks like. Although LuvBunni seems to have a scrake and a flesh pound.
Ooh. Oh, there goes one of them.
There's a couple flesh pounds and a scrake coming through the little side door here.
Oh, it looks like LuvBunni is getting some friends here in a sec. They're going to be coming around the corner right after set time ends. I think it's 3 scrakes and a flesh pound, 4 scrakes and a flesh pound.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
That's always like the fun part of like solo laning. It's also scary, you know?
Yeah, all of a sudden you get like 5 larges in a row with no breathing room. Just like a steady stream of pressure.
Right? When you're solo laning too, you got to take care of it. You're being relied to take care of it, you know, on your own. And
yeah,
that could be a lot of pressure.
But it's very satisfying too.
It's another quick hold. Just about to hit 18 minutes here. They're about to start wave 8. This team's making really good time. And it looks like they're just going to continue on with this hold. I can't blame them. The hold looks to just be moving at a light speed pace.
It's a super duper fast hold here.
Oh yeah.
But it's also fast. Also usually means really risky. Like it usually means that there's a high pressure constantly.
Something can go wrong very quickly.
Oh yeah. And once it goes wrong, it's hard to recover.
Yep.
But they're making insane time right now. Like,
No, they're making great time.
They're flying through the waves.
Those teams just embrace the darkness.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maybe they were born in it, you know?
Molded by it.
Molded by it, you know?
They didn't see light until they were already men.
Nice little quarter push there on the side.
Oh yeah,
Nothing they can't
it's
handle.
over already. Nice try. I think it's what you really mean.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Indeed.
We got a few Scrakes in the flashpound coming in on the front line here. They just entered, but set time is gonna probably mean that they don't get very far in there.
LuvBunni is dealing with a double Scrake, but he's dealing with it really quickly.
Yeah, but once again,
Nice.
set time. But now we're back in real time, so
Nice job there by Blueflamex. Blueflamex is using that skill that the Firebug has that pushes
Wave?
things back. Yeah, Heat
Yeah.
Wave. There you go.
that's the one.
I saw Blueflamex save Kyrum from taking a hit.
It's
Really,
such
really
a
well
huge
done.
skill. Like Firebug
Yeah.
that's like the largest part of utility that Firebug has, probably.
Indeed. That and those stuns. There's a quarter behind that Fleshbound.
That is true, but the stuns are so unreliable though.
Yeah. They
At
definitely
least
are.
with Heat Wave, you can always just chuck a Molotov at something and make sure that it stumbles.
Most definitely. Yeah, Heat Wave is guaranteed. Now, a bunch of quarters and flesh pounds here.
Oh yeah, the side lane is looking pretty spicy right now. I wonder if they've seen the flesh pound back there. Oh no, they have. He was gifted the sun. It was over. As soon as I start talking about the flesh pound, I just see those little Helios shots impacting his head.
Right? Looks like LuvBunni requested help, but then canceled that request.
I need help. Actually, no, scratch that.
A nice ending double
Oh,
flex
wow.
down here. That other one's
it doesn't-
panicked, didn't get frozen, and he's gonna rage.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice
third time's the charm, man.
Oh, that's great.
He was on
dead.
cooldown. He froze on the
Oh.
second freeze at the flesh pound, so he was still on cooldown.
Yeah, there seems to be a bunch of stumbling going around right there.
That's the nature of Firebug, though.
Indeed, indeed. It's the risk you have to take.
Absolutely. Sometimes you have to risk it for the stumbles.
Indeed. So we're at 21 minutes now, just about to start wave 9. I'd like to point out some damage numbers here. MrFailology leading the way, about 250,000 damage. Doing a great job. Kyrum almost there at 200,000. I think we might be seeing a war room here in one of these next two waves.
I am very prepared for that. That sounds good to me.
I think a war room for maybe this last objective hold.
I think if they do the objective, then absolutely, yeah. But regardless, we should probably go on wave 10.
Definitely, definitely. Wave 10's always a good way for it.
It is. It's always good.
Here's something. Oh, coming down the stairs. Double
Yeah,
straight
I
double
just-
touchdown.
The signature sound of things getting marked. That's
Yeah.
right. That click, 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 click.
And the
There's a
heavy
lot of
lane-
flesh bounce around here.
Yeah, the other lane had a flesh bound as well. Now that flesh bound still hasn't dealt with. Kyrum's taking a lot of damage. He's raised.
Oh, he got
again.
stumbled out of the freeze. That is wow.
It's triple flesh bound coming through that side lane here, and they really need to deal with
Yeah,
this.
and Kyrum is not there to help. Also, Cabbagekoreanjew is kind of zoned out on the zone right here.
Oh, that flesh pound. This is going to cause a lot of havoc here. Okay, they're all pulling back. Here.
Yes, yeah. Actually, let's take this war room here and see what they're saying about all this.
Let's do it.
The re-rage just screwed me bad.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's all good.
I wasted
It
a
should be
bunch.
full. One more after this. And then,
I'm gonna
yeah, we
reload.
gotta...
Below seed.
Just gonna get spares.
I'm nailing the right.
Reloading.
I have to grab a spare. I'm good.
Break on the right. QP as well. I'm starting.
Oh, Jen, back up. Jen,
Jen,
back up.
behind you,
Watch out
behind
for
you.
spray. Fire panic spray. I'm starting.
Once we lose this, we probably don't reestablish unless we get a Z time like right now.
Yeah.
We can try
Oh
right
shit,
now.
wait.
No. Just
I've used the freeze
Not
back
working,
here if
not
you guys manage.
Yeah, I'm coming. I got one.
QP seed.
Frozen.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna kill Strike for you.
Appreciate you.
We might
Oh,
want
he's
to
almost
kite
dead.
if
I need to
things
reload.
get pushed too much because we're running out of freezes.
Yeah, I have no freezes left.
I got some trash.
I'm trying to heal you, Fail.
Glorfast has seed.
I'm starting those strikes.
I'm trying to see what else can I shoot. Nope.
I'm nailing.
My own body?
Starting right Strike. Now left.
Good nail.
Yeah, that was good.
Reloading.
Siren.
Reload.
Never mind.
Don't backpack. Oh, he got stunned. There's FP stunned on the right. He's half HP.
Trash. Is that time?
There's another FP behind that.
I got some trash.
We're
We
past
got
that.
40 left. 40
I got
left.
another one.
Oh,
Kill the
Save
next
siren,
one.
save siren, save
I
siren.
have to reload. I can't help.
I got some trash in the back.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
Yes, we're
You
should be
okay,
full.
Bell?
Yeah.
There's
Easy
more strikes around the
pickings.
corner. I'm sparing and I'm moving back. Double strike.
I got
on
a
the
I'm
seed on
starting
the first
Strike
strike.
on the right.
Yeah. There's another one behind him.
Got
And
he's
he's
got a
FP
seed.
front.
Probably looking front.
Kyrum, go help with that.
We're good.
Get strike
Alright,
first
I'm
and then we
going
FP.
There's an FP in the front.
Just one down.
I'm with
FP's
you.
low.
Dad,
Shit, I got some
Dead.
extensions.
Ooh,
seed on the
next one.
second FB.
Over, dude.
Blow body? Do I have it? No.
Should I stay with him?
No,
I'll come back.
Yeah, absolutely. We're end of wave. Yeah.
Alright, I'll hunt with him. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus
Good hold,
Christ.
guys. Good
My
hold.
bad, guys. My bad.
those re-ranges were so scary. Good job, everyone.
Just shoot with me. Yeah, don't go.
Yeah.
That was a really good room.
Oh yeah, that was juicy. They kept that. They kept their communications up so well during all.
Yeah,
of
they
it.
were.
So
they
much.
were-
pressure.
They were very, very. They were very excited, right?
Oh yeah.
You could hear the stress in their voice, but what's great is they didn't panic too much, right? You know, of course, in any situation like that, there's always a little bit of panic within us. I'm not gonna lie, right? There's a little tiny bit of panic anytime, but as long as you just keep that under control and just deal with what you got to deal with, you
I think
can pull it off. They pulled it off right there. They did a really good job.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was really good.
Absolutely. It was a really nice hold. Like they really kept it together towards the end there, despite getting pushed together on the front two lanes.
Yeah,
That's huge.
yeah.
I will say, I think the first thing I heard when I got in there was Fail going. If we get pushed out of this, there's no way we're recovering unless we get like set time right now.
Yeah,
I was like, you are so right.
yeah. And they got that Z time too. That Z time really, really helped them. Early push here
Oh, yeah.
behind.
Early push everywhere. Oh, holy! The
They got a quad.
Yeah, quad FP over there. I
Quad
was
FP on
trying to
Fail's
figure
side.
out what to call that spot.
Yeah. And they are not stunned. This Z time is very needed.
Oh, there they go. They got the freeze on
Good
two of them.
Taking a little bit of damage here. They need to heal each other when they get a chance.
But it does look like they're using the boxes in the hold for cover,
Right.
which is a very smart strategy. I give
Right.
a little bit of backstory here because I was Tamari and I picked this one specifically for the side rage potential. So we wanted people to either have to give up a little bit of space to hide behind these boxes, or risk the side rages and sit up front there.
Right. That's definitely.
It's a trade-off because now by the time you get the sets in sight, they're already right there. Like you're basically holding a corner. Oh yeah, LuvBunni does have the Glock.
LuvBunni with the Glocks. Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
good hold for the Glocks. You know.
It is. They're really high DPS. Hard to use though, I will say.
Yeah.
At least in my experience.
Yeah, you have to manage that recoil and spread. The spread is really 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 tough to deal with.
Yeah, they're kind of going everywhere.
So far so good. They held that early push. They made it controlled since then.
This is already looking, weirdly enough, a lot more stable than the speed hold they did at the bottom down there on wave 9.
Yeah, we'll see if they can hold these next few large pushes, however.
I'm sure they'll be fine. We do have a bunch of larges coming up right now, though.
Famous last words.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Triple Scrake and a Fleshbound come behind that. I'm not Triple Scrake, Triple Husk and a Fleshbound.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out for those.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's the Blue Flame Firebug lane right now. And Firebug notoriously has that massive damage reduction to fire. I'm actually interested to see if they'll be utilizing that during the Matriarch fight. Because a little fun fact about the Matriarch is that her purple beam is entirely fully fire damage.
Yes, it is.
I mean, that Firebug can just stand there and take it. So I'm interested to see if they'll utilize that. I hope they will. That would be very cool.
We're getting some nice pressure here. Oh,
ooh,
Bell
LuvBunni died.
They have to. Failology is really low. If he takes one more hit, he is in a lot of trouble. They need to get out of there right now.
He is getting heals though, so they might be fine. They're getting out of there.
Blueflame is a little bit behind.
Ooh, Arc is getting hounded by quarter pounds right now.
Oh, Blueflame took a lot of damage right there. There is a race scrape.
Oh yeah, that is true. Ooh, we got that's 2 rage flash pounds coming in with a rage scrake as well.
Yeah, here's some nice GG GSO practice.
Oh yeah.
With no medic, of course.
No medic GSO or no medic GG, man. What did that happen?
Taking a lot of damage here. Someone's gonna die. Arc is down.
Another death on the board. That is unfortunate. So many larges. It basically looks like the remaining 16 sets are basically all larges. Ooh, a Fleshbound is taking a shortcut. Look at that. Watch. It's coming out the side gate here.
Oh, look at that. Fleshbound. And he's raged.
Yeah, he's raged too. He's coming. Oh, fails. Sees him.
Not take that.
Where is he going?
Oh. All right. Goodbye. Sometimes Zeds do you favors, you know? They need to watch
sometimes they do. Where's he going?
Oh, Bell, Blueflame and Fail cannot take hits. Blueflame's got healed.
Oh, he's still running in circles right there. Maybe he's just drawing time. That's what he's doing. It's like 300 IQ Fleshbound. He's just eating their time bonus right now. Is he gonna run away? Oh, never mind. Oh, he was one headshot from death as well. It was self-preservation maneuvers. He was just running away. He got scared. That's the smarter sets that we've implemented, by the way. When the flesh pounds get low on health, they start running away from you in rage.
That was really scary. Fail was low for so long. They did a really good job recovering.
That was very frightening. Very frightening.
If you notice that certain players are taking more hits. So I saw Fail was low for so long, and I saw that Kyrum took a couple of hits for Fail. That's really good teamwork right there.
Yeah, it was. They did a bunch of things that really helped out their teamwork.
Yeah, definitely.
But now we get to see if Blue Flame is gonna eat purple beams today.
We'll see. This is actually one of my favorite bosses. Matriarch. I know Matriarch is not
easily
popular.
My favorite boss. Easily my favorite. Personally.
You know, the thing about bosses is tend to just fly through them, and you know, I mean, teams here fly through the bosses, no problem. But you know, in public servers, they can just sometimes they can just it can be so disappointing when they die, and Matriarch kind of sticks around.
Yeah, absolutely. Matriarch is that's my favorite boss for sure.
Yeah. I may cast some flack for this. I like that she spawns Z-darts. Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
It's fine. I enjoy that too. Some little bit more what's it called, threatening ads.
Mm-hmm. Now they're just unloading on her. If you get her helmet off, her gun disappears. So that's what they were doing. They were just shooting her helmet off as fast as possible.
Actually,
that's the health. Get the helmet,
yeah, I was
then the
about to
health
say.
now. Yeah.
It's if you get the what is it? If you get her to 75% health, her shield drops, and then if you get her to 50%, her mask and arm cannon pop.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. That was it.
And they dealt with her, no problem. No one died. No one got sniped.
Yeah, that was no big deal for them.
It wasn't like the time I played
5,449 points on the board.
That's a big score. That's a
nice big
score.
score.
Yeah, that was a nice score. They made really good time. MrFailology dealing 365,000 damage. Kyrum with 77 large Z kills. And of course, well, Kyrum, I think we need to highlight. Kyrum healed the most in a no medic run. I think that's really
yeah, that's very good.
And lastly, of course, one Z stomp by Blueflamex. You cannot overlook those Goombas.
Oh yeah, that is the most important stat. If you haven't stomped Zeds, have you really played the game? You know.
Well, I'm looking forward to who wants to come into this interview.
Oh yeah, I'm interested to see who we get to talk to today.
Yeah, I want to ask about a couple of those moments.
Oh, you got some moments in mind you want to ask some questions about? I want to know why they didn't do the was it the wave 6 objective?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that hold down there by the dumpsters.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one. Because I was excited to see it, and then I got shafted. The unfortunate reality, I guess.
Indeed. Slaughterhouse is such a fun match. Or such a fun map. It really is.
It is, absolutely. I guess it's not fail.
Oh, Tamari pointing out that that's our first score that's above 4,000.
Oh yeah, we had two scores that were super close last week. I think we had a 3,900 from New Super K9 Bros and then a 3,942 from VTubers last week.
Definitely. All right, looks like Ark and Kyrum are going to join us for the interview. Let's bring them in.
Nice.
Whoops. My bad.
Technical difficulties.
You pulled me right as I told Kyra my final score, and he lost his mind.
What's up?
Hello.
Well, hello
Hey,
everybody.
hey.
Thank you for joining us for the interview. How do you feel about your overall performance?
I'm sweating, man.
Holy shit, dude!
Bro, the wave 9 and 10 were insane because me and Jenny were both out of freezes.
Yeah, so on wave 9, we got a bunch of bad splits and re-rages, and we blew 6 freezes all at once to conglomerately, and we basically had to do the last 150 Zeds on a single freeze nade.
Oh yeah, we saw that and we jumped in your
We were very
room
sad
at the end there.
Yeah.
It was
stumbles and everything.
What a
Yeah.
push.
And that was actually the first time that I've been in a game where we got pushed out of the wave 10, but we still got it out, and we were able to do the fast boss shenanigans, but just CC walking her to death with fouls.
Right, definitely. It was really
nice.
impressive. Really impressive how you dealt with Matriarch. So we actually have a question. Both ZeElmo and I really want to know, why did you not do that one objective hold, the one down by the dumpster? I think it was wave 6.
We spent 2 days on it, and it wouldn't work.
Yeah,
I am
that was insane.
heartbroken hearing that.
We
I hope
tried
you
it even
understand.
with medic and survivalist, but the DPS hit was just so bad we couldn't do it because we needed the 6 DPS to hold it. But with a 6 DPS, we didn't have the sustain and it wasn't reliable. So we opted to skip it and continue with the no medic bonus because it's a bigger point gain.
Yeah, the
That's a fair
drop
point.
spawns and the time rages were just too much.
They're so bad.
Both sides are so heavy. The fact that if we were even able to complete it, we would have to kite immediately after.
Yeah, basically every time we did complete it, that's what we did, and we still lost like 3 people.
Oh man,
that's even if we did it.
That makes sense. I have a follow-up question to that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I want to know, why didn't you turn on the lights for that hold downstairs?
You can turn on the lights?
Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah, so there's a generator on the map that you can use to turn on the lights.
We forgot about it.
It's okay. It's
I don't
okay.
even know about it. I'll be real.
That's so funny.
Y'all just embrace the darkness. It's okay.
What did you think
the rest
the
of the
answer
map
was?
is that dark anyways, so.
What did you think the answer was?
I thought it was maybe just like, oh, we just wanted a fast time, you know? Like,
Nah, we just
Time
forgot. That's so funny.
About that hold though, that downstairs hold, y'all got pushed really far, and you alluded to it, Jenny, that you were surviving on 1 freeze.
Yeah.
You all got
And it
pushed
wasn't
in
even
by
mine,
a
it was
bunch of
Kyle's.
flesh pounds. Yeah, y'all got pushed in by a bunch of flesh pounds. Go through. We went into your war room and we heard some really good communication. Y'all held together really well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But go through your feelings while you were playing that. Give us a little bit of insight into the CD player's head when they're getting pressured in a spot like that.
Yeah.
I was completely panicked.
Kyle,
Because I was super worried about if Bell's side was going to get destroyed, because usually when we get pushed back, that's what happens. And us freezeless is just like super rough.
Scary.
Because if
so hard
Bell
to
gets
push
pushed back, that the pole, like in the middle of the room, stuff will path on the other side and try to like come behind you. So that was super worrying.
Yeah, and pushing out of that hold is basically a death sentence. It's
Yeah.
just on the edge of hold or die.
Yeah, I think Fail said something to the effect of that. I think the first thing I heard when I came into your war room was something like, if we get pushed back, then there's no way we're regaining ground unless we get set time like right now.
Well, yeah,
I think
because we
Fail
were out of
said something
freezes.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll have to.
And then we got Z time. Thank God.
Yeah. That Z
Dude,
time really
Cabbage was
saved you.
so on it.
Bro, he was going off.
Yeah, when Fail mentioned that you might have to kite, I actually looked back towards LuvBunni's lane, Bell's lane, and I just thought in my head, I was like, oh, I don't know how they're gonna kite out of this.
What was back there? I literally did not look at his lane except I seeded him like once.
Scrakes and a bunch of trash. It would have been pretty tough to kite out of. You would have taken a lot of hits,
especially without freezes.
Take us through that wave 10 that at the end there. You suffered a couple of deaths, but you held strong, right? Sometimes, when a player dies on a team, I've noticed in my general KF2 history that sometimes that'll just kind of melt the team, right?
Yeah.
But you
Were
all
you
held
in the
strong.
comms for that?
No, we were not in the comms for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right around the time we completed the objective, we started getting really hard pushed because we got a lot of Alibaba freezes, and getting them from Wish.com again.
AliExpress.
And I was starting to call kite, but then we got Z time and it looked like we could push it back. And then like 10 FPs showed up and decided to say hello, and people started dying. And so like around the time Bell died was when we started calling to kite, and I jumped off the ledge. And I jumped down behind a husk. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to seed you and eat the backpack damage to try and save other people. And I don't know how much it healed off of it for others, but I hope it helped. And then I got unlucky because I deraged the FP, and then he immediately did the calm jump combo, and that after a crit is not survivable.
Right. Yeah.
So I just got unlucky.
That move has killed me more times than I can count. So
and then after. Yeah. And then after I died, they managed to somehow not suffer any more deaths while deraging all the FPs, and then just took them one at a time.
Yeah, we played that super well.
I was
how did you guys
just coordinating who would tank next?
Yeah.
It was kind of fun, but kind of crazy at the same time.
How do you guys feel with that FP that came in from the side? Like, he took a little shortcut. He came in from the side, and then he actually rapidly spun on the dot.
Yeah, I think Bell told us that he was coming.
Yeah, Bell called him out, so they were actually ready for that FP.
Oh yeah, but it was more so that he like runs up and then turns around and runs away.
Oh yeah.
No,
okay,
the
that's
pathing
fair.
on this map is interesting.
The pathing on this map is so weird. One of my favorite
I thoroughly
oddities,
enjoyed that.
One of my favorite oddities in the node graph on this map is the drop down by the objective we skipped. The Zeds will only path over half of it.
Yeah, only the left side near like the flaming barrel.
Yeah, the right side doesn't have any path nodes. It's really weird.
Well, y'all did a really good job. Y'all made really good time. I kept mentioning how the Zeds are really cooperating with you at the end of the waves. It's really seemed like, there's a couple of, there's always a couple scrakes that are off over yonder, but those scrakes were like down below. Do you think that had something to do with the holds you were doing?
You mean the strikes that are just off in Narnia?
Yeah, but usually
Nah, that happens all the time. On this map in
Yeah.
particular, the scrakes just have a hard time getting around.
Right.
I don't
Sometimes
think
you
it's
have
the
corner
fault of our
spawns.
hold.
Sometimes you have spawns on the other side of the map. It's kind of
You know,
random which one
Honestly,
wants to
now that
do.
I think about it, I think that we had the fewest Scrake Narnia problems in that basement hold.
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
really incredible. I was wondering
Everything
maybe
was
if
right
that
on the
was practice.
stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like it's either on the stairs or it's already dead. But if we're in literally any other hold, there's a Scrake halfway across the map.
Yeah, definitely. ZeElmo, you have any more questions for them?
Right off the top, I don't think so though. Like it was a great match. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. I have one more question.
Yeah.
Who would you two pick? Each of you pick somebody for MVP.
Oh yeah,
Well,
of course.
I'm gonna go and pick Cabbage. Just,
Solid pick.
I mean, yeah. Is that who you were gonna pick, or?
It's like so. I don't really know much about what was going on with you or Bell as much or Blue, except for the wave where I held with Blue. So for me, I have to decide between myself, Fail, and Cabbage. And I would probably have to throw it to Fail or Cabbage because Fail was really good at communicating with me for his
Oh, yeah.
takedowns. Because literally, we'd get like a Scrake or a Thrust Pound or something. I would say ready, go, and that would basically prep him to kill it, and he would just eviscerate large Zeds that way.
Your seeds
And I
were like
did-
insane because we did the 5-1 hold,
Yeah.
and it just hits everyone constantly. So those
Yeah.
seeds were insane.
Oh
They helped
yeah,
us
dude,
stay
the
alive for
seeds.
so long.
The seeds are so good.
Yeah.
Even when I'm not playing medic, I'm still playing medic.
Would
I just
you
have
believe
too good of
me?
seed logic.
Would you believe me if I told you that I predicted it?
Yeah.
I would, yes, because I am predictable.
I was like, Jenny really likes the corrupted
Yeah.
carbine. Let's
And I
see
barely
if she
used
doesn't
it for
pick that for
offense. I
sure.
basically mained that 14 and just used the carbine as a heal.
Yeah, it's
Well-
like way too slow to use as an actual weapon.
Yeah, I basically only ever used it if I was in Z time or just had a single large out of nowhere
Yeah.
or out in the middle of nowhere with nothing else.
What
Because
about
in,
you,
in,
14 just old
in-
reliable.
Yeah, and like when I'm killing stuff in Z time with it, it does like 600 damage on a headshot. That'll like 3-shot a quarter. So if the
Mhm.
quarter's already low or like my mag is empty or something and I have Z time, I can work pulling that out.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a really valuable weapon for just those moments. Like if you're, say I've solo laned and I've had a seed puff after I kill a trash set, and that's helped me so much, right?
Yeah.
Not only
I
just
was-
healing wise, but it's clearing trash. And I think it's a really valuable weapon if used competently.
Yeah, I was seeding the lane with Kyle and Blue a lot when they got like an FP. I would just look over there, toss a seed, and then go back to my lane.
Yeah, that lane was
Um,
like you get one large, you get 3 more.
Well, actually,
In
what
the
was
rainy
really
phase.
what was really convenient about that specific run actually with basement hold was usually when my lane was getting hit, yours wasn't, and vice versa. So I didn't have a whole lot of times where I was too busy killing something to throw you a seed.
Yeah, Fail was always there to help.
Yeah, Fail
as
was
well.
Fail was the flex on that because I
Yeah.
was mainly looking at our lane and then throwing heals out, and then he could share damage.
Yeah. Well, definitely. Y'all did a really good job. Your communication to me really stood out there. Like, when things fall apart, it's really important to keep communication going and going strong. So, you kind of hold the team together.
There was a
I
lot
thought
of great Kyoms from this team. I really like how locked in they were with it.
Yeah, that was really impressive. Thank you both for coming in and having this interview with us. Thank you both and the rest of your team for playing such a great
You're
match.
welcome.
It was a lot of
Yeah,
fun to watch.
problem.
I can't wait to
was
watch
awesome.
the VOD because you two are fun commentators.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you to the crowd for watching the match. There is a match later on today at the stream will start at 8:45 p.m. Pacific time for the K9 brothers. I'm very excited for that match. I'm very excited for all these matches. But stay
Yep.
tuned for the next match. This round is going strong. It's going well. Slaughterhouse is in for the slaughter. Thank you,
I
everybody.
have 2 things I want to say before I go.
Okay, two
Okay.
things.
One, those objectives were mean.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it.
And 2, I'm going to consider this redemption for burning Paris last tourney.
Just wait to see what we have in store for you for the rest of the tournament. There's
Oh,
going to
great.
be some spicy objectives coming in.
Well,
Yes,
you
trust
know
me.
the Yellowmancer
Stay
Pink
tuned.
Gang way.
Stay tuned.
Selling
Best of luck.
JPEGs as a conspiracy for more objectives.
Best of luck. All right, you two
Stay
take care.
All
All right,
right.
take
well.
care, everybody. We will be signing off again. Stay tuned for the next match
Yes, and also
later on today. You don't have to say right now.
quickly is also that this is the Tamari is saying, this is the final round of the group stage. So next week we begin playoffs with the quarterfinals.
I'm excited. The playoffs.
Ooh.
We have 3 teams that are very, very close. Actually, 4 teams are very, very close. All really near the top. There's a couple of teams that will get bye weeks if they're, the top 2, and so that's really important. And that gives them some time, gives them a break. So there's a lot to play for right now, and we have a tight race. I'm really excited for the rest of this round.
Me too. Absolutely, it's going to be really exciting to see what people come out with next week, and when it actually matters. When losing your round means that you go into a different bracket all of a sudden.
Definitely. Alrighty, thank you, everybody. We'll be signing off. Stay tuned.
Yep. Take care, everyone. Bye.